Standard Oil had a 64% market share in the oil industry when the Supreme Court broke it up for being an illegal monopoly in 1911. Compare that to Blackrock, Vanguard, and State Street today. These three firms manage $22 trillion in assets and are a major shareholder in more than 96% of S&P 500 companies. This allows them to control a quarter of shareholder votes across every industry. That means they guide and direct these companies, place their people on the boards of directors, and influence everything these companies do, including lobbying efforts, political campaign spending, and price increases. More than half of the inflation we're suffering with has been caused by corporate greed. High inflation equals record profits. These three firms are at the helm of 96% of the S&P 500. This means that they likely influence 96% of the lobbying in our capitals. And who knows how many politicians they have in their back pockets? I don't. Do you? This is why nothing changes. They own and control our media as well. That media misinforms, distracts, frames issues to align with corporate interests, and does everything it can to keep us neatly divided against each other. That's how they maintain the status quo. Unlike with Standard Oil, if you don't like these companies, you can't boycott them. They literally own everything and are currently growing at exponential rates, growing in money, growing in power, and growing in influence. We can't have a democracy if we allow so few to hold so much sway. This is why protests are raging in France and around the world. We need to break up these entities like the Supreme Court broke up Standard Oil and demand modern antitrust regulation that will prevent this from happening again.